He whiffed it. What? That was insane. He whiffed the level, like the drive impact, but it still got the slow-mo. I think. It has nothing to do with IT. But I can see how you can come up with a name like that when there's so many misunderstandings apparently easily happening. IT goat. Oh, I'm alive and you're dead. You're gonna die. My man. Told you guys, told you. I'm not gonna give you a chance to make the comeback. You're gonna jump here. Oh my god, he used the option select. Really? Wow. Yeah, bait it. Totally didn't drop that one like a noob. Okay. Oh man, that looked like cheating with all the perfect parries. Oh, what a sequence. Oh man, he got really wrecked. I have like, what is happening? Whoa, that was risky. We're gonna do it again. Ah, that worked. DI? Where's the DI? I actually got the comeback. Patience is key. Unbelievable. I should know. Oh my god. Try to bait him. I'm perfectly guessing wrong on everything. It's actually kind of impressive. Wow. Come on. I legit actually managed to guess everything wrong. Like literally every interaction that I had was wrong. Like every single one. Not a single gamble was correct. Crazy. Sometimes you feel like an absolute idiot when you're playing. Oh! Time to uninstall the game. That's fine. I'm still gonna win, guys. No problem. Easy. It's actually really easy to win this. It's over. Told you guys, easy. Rust be like that sometimes. He went the obvious approach. Oh my god. Oh my god, my man. Oh man. I should have killed him. Let's do something stupid. That was indeed very stupid. Let's go. That was wild. Yeah, how did I 2-0 him? This is gonna be extremely difficult to do. You can go for the full thing, by the way. Okay, that was 4. No! 7. I got 7 again. Ah, God. No! I swear to God, number 8 is faster than the rest. Maybe I'm going crazy, but I feel like the number 8 is faster than the rest. Oh my god, I got the full thing. And I told you guys, hit number 8 trolls you. Because it's actually way faster than the rest. Holy shit. This is difficult, Jesus. How long did that take me? That took me like, what, 2 hours to get once? What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream on this wonderful Sunday. Hope you're doing great. Good to see you, Prez Vegeta, Gear FTC, Larive, KPQ, and Neskarama. What's up? So yeah, on this super hot Sunday here in Germany, I really hope, like, or I'm assuming a lot of people are doing something else besides looking for Street Fighter, or maybe you are not. I don't know. I'm dying here. It's so hot. It's so unbelievably hot. But let's try to make some progress in ranked. Like yesterday, not yesterday, but last stream, I actually made really good progress. I was the closest I've ever been to 2000 MR. So let's try to make that happen again. Only like what? I think it was 17 points away. 1983 is the new record. So let's try to get there again. Hope your fan works. I do have a fan pointed at me here. Hopefully that's going to be good enough to stay sane. Just realized a lot of stuff not working. My stats for some reason is not working. Okay. Now they are working. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm Stahasa. What's up, my man?
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Whew. Misfortunate.
Round one. Fight!
Whoa. No need to warm up. There is no way to warm up in Street Fighter that makes sense. Incurso FTC, my man, thank you so much for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Ah, that does not work, my bad. What are my objectives? Getting better. What are my objectives? Possibly finally getting honest Ryu damage. Yep. In terms of ranked competition-wise, well, both are correlated, right? If I can make it further into the MR rating, then I'm gonna get better results competitive-wise. Thinking about Evo France, but it might not actually work out, but we'll see. Whoa! What's preventing you from going there? There are a lot of things that happen in... when is it? In October? It's actually a costly event for me, and I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to pay for it. That's honestly it. There's always a thought that goes through to my mind. Whoa, what? And that is this event worth it? And most of the time it really comes down to how long do I have to stay somewhere, how much money do I have to spend, and what can I do besides doing that. If I go to France, honestly, it might make sense to do a family trip, but a family trip is going to be even more expensive. So I'm always thinking about, okay, can I somehow combine this to have my family included in this? I don't do GoFundMes anymore to cover cost. I'm much more interested at the moment at honestly just stabilizing. You know, the last couple of months have been very exhausting for me. I just want to have a break, you know. I don't want to, like, if I go to an event and I'm not sure I can pay my bills because I did that, I can't go to the event. It's that simple. And no, I'm not gonna do GoFundMes anymore. They went horribly wrong. Last time I did them in 2015. Honestly, it's been 10 years since I've done like crowdfunding for events. I actually have a lot to say there, but maybe it's not the right topic to discuss today. I know people are really willing to give you money to go to an event, and I do appreciate that a lot. Like I know people, like it's actually unbelievable to me that so many people are willingly going to help out, you know, trying to make it happen that somebody goes to an event. And I happen to be give me a second. Shouldn't be doing that.
Round 2. Fight.
Why is he on Wi-Fi? I'm overusing solar plexus. Oh man, that was not clean.
Ryu wins. Round 1. Fight.
Oh, good block. Let's make sure with the level 2 here.
Round 2. Fight.
I used to watch it a lot during the Street Fighter 5 days. What is the difference between the current Jimmy and the past one? Not interested if there was no evolution. What do you mean? What's the difference? Roar. What's new in the current Jimmy? Well, current Jimmy has... nowadays I play on leverless controller. Nowadays I have 2 kids. Didn't have that in the Street Fighter 5 era. I did have 1 kid in the Street Fighter 5 era though. What is new? I mean, when it comes to play, I'm still a Ryu player, you know. I still do that. I guess you could say that competitive play has been a bit on the, like, not the focus too much but I do want to bring it back. There's always been one thing that for me it's really important, and that is obviously trying my best and always trying to make sure I improve, you know, when it comes to the skill. You saw me do that in Street Fighter 5 era a lot, because in the very last year of Street Fighter 5, I was very dominant with my Street Fighter 5 Ryu gameplay, and I built that up over many years. And in the final year, I wanted to well, give it my best, you know, before we move on to the next thing. And I was very successful in that. I qualified for Capcom Cup. I went to Street Fighter League. I tried to show people what you can do with Ryu, and I was happy in general with that. Street Fighter 6, I feel like, is gonna be a similar story in a sense that I'm not putting as much or as many hours as others at the moment, simply because I'm focused as a content creator as well, right? I have a family that really wants my attention, trust me when I tell you that. But I'm building up skill and knowledge gradually, and you'll see that on my channel, you know. Things don't stay the same. I always try to change up the gameplay, focus shifts all the time. Sometimes you see me play other characters, you know. We have a bunch of characters in Master Rank nowadays through that. But yeah, it really depends on what are you looking for on my channel. That's the question. Candle Jack, good to see you. Also, we have new branding. Yeah, I did change the logo. My wife worked on that a lot. We have a merch shop nowadays. Mark Miller, what's up, my man? All is well. Very exhausting though. It's the hottest day, I think, of the year right now for us. And it's well, barely bearable. I hope you're doing great, my man. Kratos, what's up, my man? Do you accept first to threes? I accept sets from subscribers. If you're a subscriber on Twitch, you can have a set once per subscription. IT Gold, what's up? Hey Jimmy, in regards to your stream the other day, I believe the more appropriate term you're looking for is sandbagging. It's a pretty common term in a competitive setting when someone is misrepresenting. In what stream did I say, what did I say where sandbagging was the right terminology? Like, what was it about? Their skill level for an advantage. You mean smurfing? Smurfing is not sandbagging. Smurfing is the opposite of sandbagging. Thought you were in your early 20s like me. Didn't know you were a dad, Jimmy. You can be in your early 20s and be a dad. You know that, the observer, right? But no, I'm not in my early 20s. I'm in my mid 30s. I'm 36. Follower and subscriber is different, right? Basically, whenever you use the paid option on my channel, whether it's hitting the join button on YouTube or hitting the subscribe button on Twitch, it enables you to have a set against me once per well, payment cycle. Why is smurfing the opposite of sandbagging? Well, sandbagging is when you are purposely underperforming to give your opponent a chance for whatever reason, okay? So you're doing worse on your main account, so your skill and the skill that you're showing and the rank that you have, there's a discrepancy, but in the opposite direction. You're actually playing worse than you would expect from your skill level. Smurfing is the opposite. Smurfing is when you're playing better than your skill level is suggesting. So smurfing is pretty much the opposite of sandbagging. Personally, I like to watch a Jimmy who explains his playing decisions on how he plays Ryu, and that's what I still do. I've always been like my channel has been a lot about analyzing my own gameplay, other people's gameplay, with a heavy focus on Ryu, right? That is still true to this day. I'm still making a lot of videos on YouTube analyzing replays. I'm still, like, recently with Season 3, I made a bunch of videos discussing Season 3 and the impact on Ryu, and I put a lot of work on that. I put a lot of effort into that, and you guys were, I'm very happy a lot of people have been watching those videos and discussing that with me, and this will always be the case. You should never worry about that. I'm never going to be a channel that you follow that is just, oh, let's do some casual play, whatever, you know, like brain function barely detectable, and we'll get through the day. That's never how I'm gonna operate, never. I mean, just yesterday, I hit a new personal best when it comes to the MR. So, you see, we're making progress here, and this is always be a focus. Like, whatever I do, it does not matter if it's Street Fighter, there's always let's say the competitive side will always shine through, because that's just who I am. Jimmy, do you play Akuma? I did play Akuma a little bit for fun, but not really seriously. Jimmy, how do you suppress your opponent after heavy DP? I feel that my suppression has been a little too single recently. What do you mean, how do you suppress your opponent after heavy DP? You need to make sure you don't get too far with the jabs, for example, because then you don't actually get throw Oki, so you gotta be careful with that. Smurfing is you're a master player with the second account beating rookies, basically. But Sandbang is saying I'm rated 1700 so I can play players that are 1700, even though I'm 2100. No, that's not sandbagging. You're using the wrong terminology. 2Cam Sam. That is wrong terminology. Sandbagging is the exact opposite of what you're describing. What you're describing is called smurfing in the competitive, in the gaming landscape. What you're describing is called smurfing. Sandbagging is the opposite. Sandbagging and smurfing are not the same. They are the opposite. Is the definition different from golf and chess than in Street Fighter 6? All I can tell you is that the terminology sandbagging and smurfing are pretty universal in gaming. So if they are used in opposite directions in golf and chess, I wouldn't know. Love that you don't only focus on the competitive though. The stream is always entertaining, funny, educational, etc. I'm happy you feel that way, Mark, honestly. It's never easy to please everybody, or let's just say it's impossible to please everybody. I try my best, but you know how it is, you know? You give a little bit of like personal insight and people go crazy over that. Especially if it goes anywhere near politics. Big mistake that I should be correcting in the future. Don't ever talk about politics. Brunte, what's up? Good to see you. Bleach Guy, how's it going? Congratulate me, Jimmy. I dropped to 1500 with Ryu today. Maybe I was sandbagging without knowing. Cerebral, what's happening? My question is how some players play only with one character in the whole game forever without getting saturated and bored with it. It's very simple. if you play competitively, the game never becomes boring because you're never playing another character, you're playing the opponent, and your gameplay is always determined by the opponent's playstyle. So you never get bored. Yup.
Round 2. Fight.
Just want to let me live. Okay. Oh, fuck him. Yeah. Oh, man. What? He hit me. Oh boy, still got the victory. Gotta step it up, gotta step it up. Guys, I'm a 2000 MR player. I gotta remember that. Oh man, my monitor died again. My monitor is gonna keep deactivating because of the heat, so maybe I'm not gonna be using it. Still alive here, possibly. MR is a little bit volatile. Yeah, but you're stabilized around the MR that you really deserve to be in, so that's fine. Gotta burn him out here. I'm not forgetting about heavy donkey kick level 1. I'm just trying to be greedy with the meter. But you're right, it's probably better in most situations. the balls to do that? I just showed him I'm gonna be wrecking him. Oops, I dropped. Will your match go well today? Well, we'll see. What keyboard do you have? What do you want to know my keyboard? A really old keyboard, like it's a mechanical keyboard that I have. Why? Roar. Are you actually expecting a 2000 MR match gameplay and an analysis at the same time? Is that really what you're expecting? I can explain all of my decisions during the match, but then you cannot expect me to go beyond 1600 MR. Maybe it's a copy paste. Is that a meme?
Here comes a new challenger.
I don't play Ryu, so I'm not sure if I have the buff or not. Do you go into Ixhasho, etc.? What was the question? Are storms? My confusion was definitely because of the use of the term outside of video games. Love the streams. Oh yeah, yeah. That's actually interesting to know. Unbelievable.
Round 2. Fight.
I'm trying to help my friend learn Ryu get to 1600. Do you have videos showing optimal Ryu combos mid-screen and corner? 2 bars, 3 bows, cash out, stun combos, etc. No, but I should be making that soon, right? I'm gonna make a video where I just suggest combos on with an explanation on skill level. Is that on purpose? Did he actually whip that on purpose? Gotta get so lucky against this character. Tripping apparently. Oh man, oh my. What openings to go for? Yeah, it's a completely separate video, you know? An opening, right there! I watched you a lot during your Street Fighter 5 days. I really want you to be successful. It pains me to not increase your audience that much. That's fine. It depends on how much you actually... There are too many phases where I don't stream a lot. Magic Harper. We'll get him. Proof even godlike Jimmy's human may hit a perfect pair and he thought to hit confirm. That was quite interesting. That normally does not happen to me. What's the strategy against DJ? Try to go in against him. If you play a fireball game for too long, you'll eventually get wrecked. So you have to go in. But he's a bit tricky. You have to make him whiff a button at a specific time, then go in and stay aggressive on him. Very important. We'll get next time. Hi, I've got a question, Jimmy. Why don't tournament players practice and pick counters to their other characters for tournaments? For example, we all know Zangief into Lily is probably the worst matchup in the game. So why not have a Lily ready for if you come across a Gief? Well, because not only do you have to know the matchup Lily Gief, you actually have to be able to play any matchup with Lily if you want to use her as a counter pick. Because you have to keep in mind at tournaments, if you counter pick and you win a match, your opponent can counter pick and you have to stay with Lily. So yeah, you have to be able to play the character on the highest level possible against any character. It's not just one matchup that you have to learn, and that's a significant time investment. Nowadays we see more and more players, like Blas for example plays not just Ryu but also Ken and Akuma. Crimey, the other Ryu player from Chile as well, they both play all the Shotos, it seems. We have Mena RD not just on Blanca, but also on, I've seen on Zangief and a bunch of other characters. So there are players who do that. It's just not that common because the time investment to successfully pull that off is insane. So yeah, that's why you don't see that often. Learning one character on competitive level is difficult already. Yeah, this Cammy is... He has 5 wins in a row right now. Okay. Let's end the win streak, though. Ender of streaks. He knew I was gonna go there on the second attempt, not the first. Backdash is a bad habit. I have to revise that a little bit. It's unbelievable. He knows exactly when I'm gonna do the Hasho and when I'm not gonna do it. Wow. His decision making is just really on point. Okay, a little bit too aggressive there. Very aggressive, very interesting. He had really good reads there. Fantastic play, I gotta say. Yo, Fruz, how's it going? How's it going, dude? Alaikum salam, how's it going? Good to see you. Guys, what exactly defines a Shoto character? Fireball, Tatsu, Shoryuken. Obviously, moveset, Fireball, Tenshu, Tatsu, and DP, but do the motion to get these out also matter? I mean, it really depends on how much of a purist you are. You have to choose any secondary character. Who would you choose? I had Rose and Evil Ryu as counter picks, and also Yoon. I'd love to see Yoon in Street Fighter 6. What? He knows me too well. Okay, less bullshit, more nonsense. Yeah, you heard me right, guys. I think that it feels so appropriate to say that in Street Fighter 6. What's Rio's bullshit? This. Didn't anti-air early enough.
Jamie wins. Round 1. Fight. Hadouken! Hadouken! Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, so this combo right here has the most corner carry. In most instances, it's what you want to do with Ryu. Let's do it without the DP to get closer to the burnout. I did 0 anti-airs against Jamie and Cammy, because against Jamie and Cammy you have to be very careful with them. If you choose to anti-air, often you get jumped in on as a result. Ironically. because they have dive kicks. So you have to be very, very careful. What's my best approach against Devil's Reverse? Praying? I think praying is pretty legit. No, I'm not gonna build it. Okay. Now that light DP and heavy DP give almost the same Oki, I can't find a reason. Why do you use hard kick, heavy Hasho, light DP instead of the hard punch, medium Hasho, heavy DP conversion? When you get a punish counter hard kick in the corner, because the heavy punch to medium Hasho combo route requires more drive gauge. Is that a joke question? You know that those two combos do not use up the same meter, right? The whole reason why you go for the light DP is not Oki. You don't use it for Oki, it's a corner combo, you already have Oki. What do you mean by heavy DP? You're in the corner when you're doing the that combo route. Both are meterless. Oh, wait a minute. You mean the heavy Hasho route? Oh, you're right. Wait a minute. You're right. Maybe that might actually just be a bad habit because of old muscle memory. Let's check the damage. You're right. Let me check the damage real quick. That could be an old habit. Okay, so you land punish counter. You do this. Okay, so this is 3,110. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. There's no reason to ever do that. The only reason to ever do the heavy Hasho is when you're planning to use a single bar to get corner carry. So like mid-screen, it actually makes sense. So to use something like this. Yeah, good call, good call. Yep. Okay, gotta get rid of that combo. You're right. We used to do that combo specifically to get the setups from light DP, but because they give the same setups now, it doesn't make any sense to use the light DP route. You're right. Who's hotter, Aki or Juri? Clearly Juri. What? What? The height was not good enough for me to jab there. Wait, is that a buff? Wait, normally you can jab her out of it, but you can't now. What was that? Multi-hit or nah? What do you mean by multi-hit or nah? It's a multi-hit, no? Oh my god. So when I say you can hit her out of the jab, you don't understand what I'm saying. Is that actually what you're saying? Sometimes ID goes. I'm actually thinking, what skill level do you have, IT go, to ask such a question? I get it, but I never knew you could do that. A lot of people don't know special moves can be jabbed, really. This is like day one stuff. God. Like I said before, I'm still quite late to Street Fighter. IT Goat, you spent so much time on my channel, and you're telling me that you've never seen me perfect parry a multi-hit move and interrupt it? You've never seen that. You want to see Angry Birds Ryu on my replay channel? Okay, I can do that. Jimmy, maybe you would want to take a look sometimes at Hessen Crash Halbel's Ryu. Yeah, we should possibly do that. Jimmy, do you like Blaz Ryu? Yeah, Blaz is amazing with Ryu. What's the best button to check drive rush? Depends on the character. Often it's light kick. Oh, that was not unsafe. Really? Okay, it's gonna be close, and maybe I'm gonna regret this. But that's fine. We can pressure. Yep. They tried to DI, by the way. Pretty sure that was an accidental one. There we go. That was pretty clean, I gotta say. Rage bait used to be believable. What are you guys discussing? But seriously, Jimmy, can you give me a scenario other than the Aki one? I want to make sure I'm sane. Yeah, solar plexus, for example, just to stay within the Ryu universe.
Not letting it sleep.
Really? Never. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate it. Oh my god, really? That was on purpose. We both had the same idea at the same time. Okay. We're gonna wreck him. We're gonna wreck him now. Ah! I feel like it happens so often against Chico specifically. Internet God said no. He didn't win quit. It was just a random disconnect. Yo, Mighty, my man. I was also hoping to be there, but I couldn't make it work. I'm really sorry about that. I'm staying at home with the family or working. It's one or the other at the moment. I gotta make up for a lot of missed streams and a lot of missed content. So yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I saw Hannibal one. It was good to watch. I'm sure it was. By the way, guys, if you like what I do here, definitely check out the new channel that I have, the Pro Player Sets channel. Hit that sub button to get me into 1,000 subs on the new channel. That would be very much appreciated. Trying to get to 1,000 subs to monetize the new channel. It's about pro players, obviously. There's going to be high-level sets on that channel all the time, but 5 uploads every single day, so check it out. Also, check out the sponsor of this stream, Surfshark VPN. It's the VPN of my choice. For almost 5 years, I've been using Surfshark VPN as a paying customer, at least partially as a paying customer. The subscription that I have right now is paid for just like anybody else, actually with the worst deal than you get. If you click on my link at the moment, you get 4 months for free, something that I did not get when I signed up. So check out Surfshark VPN. It's been well, my trusted companion for well, staying anonymous on the internet. Check it out. As I said, you get 4 months for free, but you also get a replay analysis or a first to 5 set, whichever you like better. Yeah, let's go, Luffy. I think Luffy finally found his character. Unbelievable.
Round 2. Fight.
Whoa. Actually, I do know, in fact, that he's still using the same PlayStation 1 controller. I asked him the same thing when I talked to him a lot at last year at well, a private invitation to check out Project L, aka 2XKO. Bet the farm on that.
Real wins. Round 1. Fight.
Oh, I could have killed. I could have killed. What am I doing?
Round 2. Fight.
Why did he let me live? What?
Final round. Fight.
Whoa, that was good in a row. Yeah, nothing I can do there. Yeah, that one didn't combo, unfortunately. Okay.
Round 2. Fight.
Good stuff, Luffy. Good stuff. I think all Ryu should keep Fireball level 1 OS at the front of their minds when a round gets sticky. The problem most of the time, when are you hitting a mid-screen Fireball randomly? Like out of nowhere, unexpectedly. That doesn't really happen unless the opponent happens to be hitting a button against the Fireball. That's the most likely scenario. And in that scenario, the level 1 does not... Oh, you mean as an OS? OS in what way? You cannot cancel the level 1. You mean as a hit confirm, right? And if you're doing it as a hit confirm, you're not hit confirming that if you press the button. Because you're not going to be able to punish with level 1 super. You're only going to be able to punish with level 1 super if the opponent genuinely is just slow bro mode, randomly getting hit by a Fireball mid-screen. That doesn't happen. Ish over. Is OD Fireball OS-able? OS into what? What do you mean by OS-able? No, I dropped it. Oh, that was a DP attempt. See? This is why you gotta be careful with the DP. One of the things that can go wrong if you're anti-airing with DP.
Round 2. Fight.
Why does he know my habits so unbelievably well? Oh my god. This Kami player is really like is finding specific solutions from my specific patterns.
Round 2. Fight.
The highest MR that I've ever reached was yesterday at 1983. I think it's 83. Oh, I keep forgetting it's Acarine. Right, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, 2 days ago. It was not yesterday. Last stream, that's what I meant. Last stream was 2 days ago.
A new warrior has entered
I know.
the ring.
You guys are having OS discussions. Like, just how you were spamming Fireball until level 3 one time.
Round 1.
You know, it's not spamming Fireball until level 3. And the discussion earlier was about level 1. Oh man. Really? That medium punch whiffed?
Round 2. Fight.
I know you're talking about the level 1, the level 3 OS from a Fireball. Wow, that was actually kind of crazy. No! What? He shimmied me like that? Oh, man. Oh, Chico. I think one of the problems about having discussions in Street Fighter is the word option select is completely wrongly used, because to most people option select literally translates to magic. Okay? And since most combos that you don't immediately comprehend are magic, they're all OSs. Oh man, I shouldn't have done that.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh wow, that whiffed. I can make him burn the level 3 here. Let's see what happens. Oh, I could have killed. No! I could have killed. It looked like it was not gonna be enough, but it was enough. Oh man. I should have killed him. Coulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Ah, perfect. There we go, optimal. Wow. Oh man.
Real wins. Round 1. Fight.
You could have just blocked. No, I could not have blocked.
Round 2. Fight.
He had the chip ready. That was good gameplay. Okay, let me see the discussion about OS. Like, now I want to know, what did ITGO genuinely ask? The problem with the OD Fireball, by the way, is I mean I've not really tested it much, but the problem is that it covers too many distances. That's what I would assume. So in some cases, it might actually trigger when you really don't want it to trigger. But I mean, I could try it. The problem with the OS, with the OD Fireball, is simply that it's much less likely to come up, because you have to be, almost certainly you have to be more careful with the spacing. That's a problem. You already have to be careful with the spacing. By the way, Jimmy, CPU does it. I'm pretty sure you can crouching medium punch when you hit meaty a light Hasho after the light Tatsu. Yeah, but I have to hit confirm that. I have to hit confirm that, so I'd rather use a light combo there. Steal the Kami points. Let me see. OD Hadoken into level 2 as the option select option. I mean, to be honest, that's going to be difficult to pull off execution-wise, because you're going to have to do quarter circle forward and then double quarter circle back. But maybe that works? I don't really know. I mean, in that sense, by the way, ITGO was using the right terminology there. I'm not going to read all of that. Let me try this one more time. Jimmy on stream used the OS multiple times. That OS consists of canceling a Hadoken into level 3. Now I'm asking him to do the same thing with OD Hadoken into level 2. I guess you gotta try that. Question: there are players online who don't stream who are high level as you who don't compete. What is the purpose, or are they bots, or do they, for example, heist in Europe? Well, first of all, not everybody wants to stream. Not everybody is comfortable having their camera, like a camera pointed to their face and recording every single bit of nonsense that they might utter, you know? That might not be preferable to a lot of people. Secondly, if they're not, I mean, who's not competing and super high level? Like, I'm genuinely curious. At the very least, players who are very high level are, you know, and they don't travel. Maybe they don't have the money to travel. That's totally fine. That can happen a lot. But at the very least, you'll see them in the World Warrior events compete. That's the minimum that I've seen. Unless it's Rose Red Fishy, okay? She's so stunning and brave, she didn't consider ever competing, because she's mostly brave and stunning, and not actually there to present herself to the community, you know? So I know one exception. I know there are good high players who compete, but what do the ones that don't gain from being so high ranked? As I said, maybe they just enjoy the game, playing it on a high level. That would be one. The game only shows Street Fighter 6 music titles at the beginning of a match. I could be wrong. Oh, yeah, that's true. Jimmy, no. No, actually the game only shows Street Fighter 6 music titles at the beginning. Wait, it does not show all the music they're playing? No. It shows all the music. Just today, I looked up a question on my YouTube channel where somebody was asking what music was running. And I looked it up by the music that showed up in game, and it was Sakura's theme from Street Fighter 5. So certainly, at least Street Fighter 5 works as well.
Round one.
What did they do that's stunning and brave? Being female and in the FGC. As very stunning and very brave. Because we know this community is full of sexists, and therefore women have it very hard in this community. And if you disagree, you must be sexist as well. You're trans, you're really stunning and brave, by the way. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. I might have Asperger's. No, I mean it. I mean it. I mean, clearly everybody knows that it's totally normal for female players to be 2,200 MR in Europe, and they don't show up frequently at tournaments, and in general, even on stream. Because it's just a hostile environment, you know? I mean, I know at least 20 women who are 5,000 MR players who are just not willing to go through the sexist BS, you know? It's toxic men like us holding them back, Jimmy. Yeah, this is why I do my best to ban everybody who I feel are like not okay with what I just said. Man, Acheron doing a good job today. Gotta give him some props. Not as shit as usual. I just came. What the fuck is happening? Yo, Beam, good to see you. Oh man, what the hell? That Steam is horrible. You're horrible. I knew it was gonna be a good idea to hold back here. Ja, es ist einfach Müll. Ich find's mega gut. Is there sexism and toxic behavior in person? I feel like in Street Fighter 6 I would turn into a bitch in front of a woman. What do you mean by woman? What's that? Never seen one. Oh, I should have done just DP, would have been good enough.
Round 2. Fight.
It could actually be a woman, by the way. Yeah, did you just assume my gender? The one time I didn't DP, I should have DP'd. What am I doing? I could have chipped him right there. Right there! An opening! An opening! Ooh! Haha! I love Jimmy's Rio as well. It's good to see him. Beam. Faisal, what's up? Yo, Jimmy, I have a question. I'm still 3 months new to Street Fighter 6 and trying to get better with drive cancel thing after Hasho. I always drop or it turns to parry stance. What do you mean by after Hasho? After a light Hasho or a heavy Hasho? Like, which combo are we talking? Jimmy, what's the most toxic interaction you had on stream? Oh, I don't know. Like, I could make a top 100 list and that would be difficult to fill because of how many I get. I think till this day, the best one that I recently talked a little bit about was that one time that one player said that I was possibly a paid actor on this stream. I was getting paid on my stream to promote alt-right conspiracy theories. You know, guys, that like it's the classic thing that happens on my channel, you know? Like that one time I talk about Ryu's Hasho, and another time I tell you all about Hitler and how great he was. Totally normal, guys. Oh, man. I think that's the best one. I think somebody like actually thinking, like coming to my channel and genuinely believing that the things that I'm saying are so unheard of that I must be paid. Because all along I've been pretending to be a Ryu streamer, but in reality, it's all about politics. We always learn something here, Street Fighter related or not. I mean, I do think that I offer quite a lot of insight into my personal life as well, my thoughts. We don't really talk politics on this channel, you know, at least not much. I mean, sometimes I will make a comment on a specific topic, okay, but it's never like a focus. Whoa. I always suspected that. And like, this is the crazy part, you know. I think this is like the why political discussions are impossible nowadays. You can't be like you're either left-wing extremist or right-wing, you know. There's like no room for anything in between anymore. If you don't fit one category, you're fitting the other, right? I think that's actually sad. By the way, Faisal, I didn't really read your comment about which combo specifically. I'm gonna look it up in a second, okay? But basically, if you want advice from me when it comes to execution, it's all about practicing and getting the same situation happening over and over. You're gonna get a lot better over time just by performing the same thing over and over again. Sounding real sus, Jimmy. If you're not with us, you're against us. And to be fair, I think you see that more extreme on the left side, but I mean the right-wing guys, they're like they can be definitely like at least equally crazy. I do not make Among Us references because I've never played it. Do you prefer the Japan or English version of Ryu? Well, I don't really mind either one. I think both sound good. I usually play the Japanese version though. Oh, I said sus. That was the trigger. Let me see though. How much practice? How much playtime do you have, Faisal? So Mono's best. I'm just gonna call you Mono's best. But I gotta admit, Beam Ryu is flashy. I love it, and Jimmy is technical. I love it also. Yeah, there's this is the cool thing about the Street Fighter 6. I think you can really see differences in players and their styles in Street Fighter 6. It allows for a lot of expression.
Here comes a new challenger. Round 1.
Jimmy, come on. Right wings shoot up churches and folks. Left wings riot. I'm not talking about European politics. I mean, I always talk from a European perspective because that's what I see directly, right? Oh, I could have had a little bit more. Wow, that comboed? Pure insanity. How are you gonna win this? Like, what are you gonna do here? I don't have to do anything.
Ryu wins. Round 1. Fight.
Why would you do that? I'm minus, my man.
Round 2. Fight.
Maybe you can 5 hard kick on punish counter 5 medium punch. You know what 5 is? On punish, drive rush, punish counter, medium punch combos into hard kick. Okay, so how's that important to know?
Ready to match.
What about also, like earlier the comment, okay, I'm not gonna go into discussion about, okay, who's worse, left-wing extremists or right-wing extremists, okay? Like, we can have our opinion on that, obviously. I hope we can agree that both are bad. I mean, historically, left-wing and right-wing ideologies killed a ton of people. So I don't think it's great to say one is better than the other. I think you're like, it's kind of dangerous to go that path, you know? And it's honestly one of the things that I'm unhappy about in general about politics, that left-wing extremism seems to be regarded as okay by a lot of people, or enough people at least for me to be worried about. I don't think that's great. I don't think that's good at all.
Another fight is coming your way.
I agree with you on that one. This guy really...
Hope the family is well, Jimmy.
Wow, the lag spike right when I tried to combo him. Merman, what's up, dude? Hope the family is well, Jimmy. It is. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate the support. Okay, what?
Ken wins. Round one. Fight.
That was an instant throw.
Round two. Fight. Real win. Round one.
I have not done back fierce into level 2 in a long time, so
Round two. Fight.
could have killed him earlier. Forgot I need to do the medium Hasho there.
Wins.
All I had to do, by the way, in this matchup is just wait for him to whiff the buttons. Instead, I was playing like a madman.
Ready.
Let me see. Phase out. Okay, Jimmy, I'm 3 stars plat with 100 estimated hours. Okay. That sounds perfectly normal, by the way. I think you're doing fine, if that's the case. 100 hours, 3 stars platinum. Sounds good. You're gonna keep making progress. Just keep it up. There's nothing off. You just have to really keep in mind, as I said before, muscle memory takes a lot of time to build. Things that you think are very difficult at the moment, you're gonna find very easy once you reach 200, 300 hours, maybe more. You'll get the steady improvement. Trust me. You just have to, like, I think it's frustrating for players to come to the realization that you don't get to become a strong player with 100 hours of playtime. And maybe part of the problem is actually that players are so used to single player games giving them the impression that they're experts at the game that they're playing within 100 hours. How many hours of fighting game experience is needed to reach master rank? I think it highly depends on the character that you're playing. Like, let's just pick Honda, for example. Pretty sure you need like substantially less hours to get to master rank with Honda than almost any other character. So there's no good answer. It depends a lot on the player, the motivations, the prior experience. I mean, if you've played another Street Fighter game or even a remotely similar other fighting game ever before, which is very likely, you're not going into this with 0 experience. So that's really important to understand. Honda broken. I mean, on low level, Honda is definitely broken. Have you seen the stats on Honda? I think people need a reminder of that. Cerebral, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. My man. Thank you so much for the support. Also, if you want to support me as well, check out the Pro Player Sets channel. I have a secondary channel now with high-level gameplay that you're going to be able to watch and enjoy all the time. 5 uploads every single day. Names that you always want to see. You know, Kakaroo, Blaz, Pong, Angry Bird, Daigo, Tokido. All of those show up frequently, and even names that you possibly have missed out on that you maybe saw at CEO, like Kings Vega. He's often the #1 ranked Blanca player worldwide, and he made it far into the bracket. You see him on my channel as well, so definitely check it out. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on the Pro Player Sets channel, so if you could click the link and hit the sub button, that would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. Also, Surfshark VPN, the sponsor of this channel. If you really want to help me the most, you can actually do so by helping your internet privacy as well. Check out Surfshark VPN, a product that I've been using for almost 5 years now. I've been a customer of Surfshark VPN, a paying customer, by the way, not just sponsorships. I'm the current membership, like the current subscription that I have with Surfshark is paid by myself. Okay, so definitely check it out. I've been, as I said, using Surfshark VPN to stay private on the internet. In case you don't know what Surfshark VPN does for you, it's a private virtual. It's a virtual private network. There we go. VPN. Yeah, virtual private network. Sometimes I gotta think about that. Jesus Christ. And basically they mask your IP. You connect to their servers. Your IP is masked. They does not expose to the internet, and then you go on whatever websites you want, and they don't actually get to track whatever, like, where you're from. Your service provider knows every step on your internet if you're not using a VPN like Surfshark VPN. So definitely, well, check it out. It's a service that as I've said, there are multiple things that you can do, by the way. You can not just be anonymous through Surfshark VPN, you can also pretend to be in a different country since you're connecting to a server, and they have around 3,000 servers worldwide, more than that. So you can really connect to any country and pretend to be there. That can be a focus or an upside to some people, depending on what you want to do. Definitely check it out. Depending on the subscription that you get, you also get an antivirus software, an ad blocker, and much more. Okay, just use my link. You support me in a big way. You support your privacy in a big way, and yeah, you get 4 months for free with the code MDZ. It should be auto applied. It should be there at the top, like here, coupon code applied MDZ. And if it's not, do it manually as well. But if you follow the link, it should be auto applied. So definitely don't miss out. Get yourself some privacy on your daily run through the internet, and don't be exposed like that. So yeah, I'm offering a first to 5 set for anyone who signs up with my link, or a replay analysis. If you want to get better at Street Fighter, this is an additional perk that I offer if you sign up. Google can see my Marisa Rule 34 searches. I need Surfshark now, Jimmy. Yeah, Google can still do that if you Google that, okay? Gotta be careful, it's just one layer. Always gotta keep that in mind, by the way, okay? You're not necessarily, like, even if you use a VPN, I mean, if you're logged into a Google account and you're using Chrome and you go on a website, like, okay, your service provider doesn't know the website that you're on. Okay, that's a step in the right direction, but Google still knows, okay? So yeah, keep that in mind. My manual feed picks. Oh, I was asking for a friend. I was asking for a friend is the best thing. Oh. Can I invite Jimmy? Sure.
Real win! Round 1. Fight!
Oh man, really?
Round 2. Fight.
Oh. I was really not sure that was going to be good enough.
Fight. Round. Fight.
No.
Cammy.
Nah, that was a silly mistake from me. My bad. Why do people use D-pad? Because it's much more accurate. Why do you use buttons instead of an analog stick? Like any type of analog stick. Why would you not want to use it? That's the question. And the answer should be obvious. Because it's less accurate. The most precise thing that you can do is activate a button to trigger an action. There's nothing ambiguous about it.
Round 2. Fight.
Wow, it punished me.
Cammy wins.
Jimmy, do you mind looking up, please? What? Looking up. Here, I'm looking up. What do you want? Yo, Jin, what's up? I meant up, chat. Okay, what am I supposed to be looking up?
Here comes a new
You need to give me more instructions. Instructions very ambiguous right now. What do you want me to read?
Round 1. Fight.
Look, if you would have just repeated what he said earlier, I would not have missed it, because I would have read it instead of reading your nonsensical comment before. should have punished him for that.
Ryu wins.
Jimmy, who do you main in Tekken? Ryu. NDA broken. He's always able to do that. I love that. Okay. What about... Oh, what? I got a medium DP, full animation? Why?
Ryu wins.
Must have mistimed it.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
Yo, Godlike Apparel, what's up? That's okay. Oh man, what a silly drop. Wow. Wow, what a silly drop. Okay. Oh, too early. I'm too godlike, guys. Keep forgetting I can actually quick rise that. I'm level 3 there. That would have been pretty YOLO. Nope. Do you ever use a medium Hasho instead of heavy donkey kick to bait a drive rush check? Oh yeah, I do that. Actually, I think too often. Ramen. I think I actually have a bad habit of overusing the medium Hasho. I get punished a lot for doing that. Cerebral, GG's my man. Why so aggressive, Jesus? Because, as we all know, in today's day and age, being aggressive is the way to go. I mean, just take a look at Retlex with the 12. Like he's raiding me. He's literally being super aggressive right now, raiding this channel, this stream at this point. Is it the right play? I think so. So yeah, welcome everybody. And thanks a lot for the raid. Appreciate it. Yo, Jimmy, what do you think it takes for someone to climb from 16 to 1700? I mean, it's pretty simple. You just gotta get better. You just gotta make less mistakes. Like, what did you do to get to 1600? Ask yourself that. Like, at one point you were below that skill level, and then you adjusted your gameplay, and now you're at 1600. The same thing has to happen for 1700. It's the same thing. The current thing that you're doing is just not good enough to get you to 1700. So at 1600, honestly, there's still a lot of room for improvement, though. And you can get that very easily, by the way, with the subscription to Surfshark VPN. Because if you get a subscription, not only do you get 4 months for free, an amazing service that I've been using for almost 5 years now, but you also get a first to 5 set against me with feedback on your gameplay, or a replay analysis. I'm going to be able to look at your gameplay and tell you that you're trash. And then you're going to feel really good about yourself. Now, just kidding, but I mean, I'm going to tell you about your mistakes, okay? And hopefully that's going to be good for you to, well, climb, you know? So yeah, definitely check it out. Only this month you're gonna be able to get that offer. Jimmy, you advert skip. What? Jimmy is one of the best Ryu players who doesn't participate in tournaments. I do participate in tournaments, not that many anymore, but I will and still am participating in tournaments. I mean, I was at Capcom Cup. Can't qualify for Capcom Cup if you don't win tournaments. Matchmaking is always off if I talk for 5 seconds and the matchmaking is gonna go like, oh no, Jimmy doesn't want to play. Also, definitely check out my Pro Player Sets channel, okay? I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs on my secondary channel. It'd be very much appreciated if you could, well, help me get there. And maybe you'll find it entertaining, you know? Lots of high-level sets on the secondary channel. So, yeah. Check it out. Sometimes I do streams where I play against fans. Sometimes we'll do community tournaments and stuff like that. Ooh. Not the problem.
Round 2. Fight.
Gotta find a solution. Ooh! Let's do that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. It does a ton of damage. Oh no! Oh what? Oh what? He choked!
Round 1. Fight.
I could actually hit confirm that if I see the fan. I can hit confirm that. I gotta remember. Oh man, problem being so greedy as always. I should know.
Round 1. Fight.
I should be buffering DP. Oh man, I got kind of lucky there.
Final round. Fight!
Oh boy. Mai has so many crazy combo routes. Jimmy cannot play with both hands against Mai. Genuinely handicapped against her.
Here comes a new challenger.
She's cooking you. Yeah, quite literally. Why is Mai so busted? Why is Mai so busty? I don't know, genetics? Oh man. You play on a controller? No, I'm using mind control. Isn't everybody controlling Street Fighter characters with their minds? Am I the only one? I'm using a leverless controller to answer your question. Really? Oh my man, what are you doing? Let me live. Oh, he let me live! Oh my god, I thought for a second he was gonna regret that. He's like, I have 8 wins in a row, I'm invincible. Like, my man. They call me the Marisa Killer for a reason. They don't actually call me that. What? This guy, really good. Damn.
Marisa wins.
But against my dude is playing stick. Mr. DF. Ooh, Mr. DF. Really? Fully charged. No. I didn't execute this one correctly.
Round 2. Fight!
Could I possibly get more unlucky than that? Gotta even spend the level 3 there. How stupid. Dude, godlike Jimmy is human. Has now twice fumbled level 2 for Heavy Hasho. I should practice that again. I don't do that enough. Did you see that bait? What a god. Oh no. Oh, lost the streak, my man.
Real wins. Round 1. Fight.
Oh my man, how often do I have to teach you the same lesson? My man. Whoa. I like that. After this VI, is that a safe jump? I think technically not. This is ridiculous. Come on. He's walking backwards so much. I gotta do way more low attacks. Oh my god. Ugh. Really? That was actually insane from him. No AC. AC is not normal outside of the US, or at least not in Europe. So no, we don't have AC here. In Germany, we do not. No household, or almost no households have AC. So yeah, it's actually the hottest day of the year so far. I think it's the hottest day of the year. What's up with the Marisa players? Like, why are they breaking my balls? Why are they trying to do that? Not this time, Jimmy. GG's, my man. Well played. I did take the streak, though. That's all I needed, you know? Ugh. Dude, by the way, what's wrong with Marisa? She's bad. That's what's wrong. They actually accidentally buffed her in season 3 and then reverted the change. They're like, oh no, people might actually play her if we keep it like that. Let's not do that. Whoa. Yeah, like, she could actually anti-air you into any level 1, 2, or 3 super, and that was accidental. They actually did not mean to give her that.
Round 1. Fight.
She's accidentally kicking your ass. I mean, right now she's not. She's getting wrecked. Ooh! Spam that sweep! Sweep that spam! Rush her down, back jump, out to air level 3. There we go. Oh, no. Come on. Geil, Alter. Ja, schon geil, oder? Oh, that was a good one. We got those, at least sometimes. Is the Fury hitbox noisy? You actually get to decide that. Like, I have silent red switches. There are cherry MX switches. Okay. I actually used to have. Maybe I can show you the difference. Give me a second. Be right back. Okay. Don't go in. Crazy. I think. Okay, no, I found it. So this was the old model that I had. Okay, like so you see that I'm not lying to you. Okay, so this is the current one that I'm using, and this is the old model. And in the older model, I actually had different switches. So this is the silent ones, okay. And next to it, I actually have a noisier one. So they sound very different depending on what switch you actually put in there. You can swap the switches very easily as well. So is it noisy? That totally depends on what switch you decide to go for. If you go for silent red switches, which I do recommend, it's not noisy at all. Yeah, the difference is actually pretty insane. If you go for the Furin Mini, the switches used, actually I'm not quite sure which switches there are exactly. They're also Cherry Mech switches. And I don't think you actually get to decide silent switches. I might be wrong. Maybe you can decide to go for silent switches. But I mean, you can replace the switches if you want to yourself. And that's not difficult at all. You can genuinely just remove the switch and just put a new one in there. OMG, my feet. Ah, let's go. Yep, totally what I wanted. Uh-huh. Just kill her. Jimmy, just kill her. What are you doing?
Round 2. Fight.
God, what am I supposed to do here? Oh my god, you dropped that one? Him good. Buddha, it genuinely turned into a monkey looking at my player good. Oh no, no, oh no! I'm genuinely stupid. Actually stupid. Actually stupid. Oh, caveman by goon. I can't hate this my player. His name alone is too powerful. I guess so. Dante, good to see you, by the way. That's actually gonna be it for today, guys. It's already late. I'm gonna bounce, but tomorrow we're gonna be doing a long stream. Okay, promised. Hopefully it's gonna be less terrible when it comes to the heat. That would be appreciated. How's anybody supposed to play like that? So yeah. Guys, once again, if you like to support me, the best way to do it is by grabbing Surfshark VPN. The second best way to do it is by subscribing to the Pro Player Sets channel. Check it out. It'll be very much appreciated. Hit the sub button. Let's get to 1,000 subs. And obviously, no, actually, the third best way to support me is by buying merch through my merch shop. Check it out. Supports me in a big way, and you get some awesome merch. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today. As I said, I'll send you guys over to somebody else. Let me see. Who do you want to see? Who do you want to see? Maybe a smaller streamer? Who could I host if I'm going to go for a smaller streamer? Don't recognize any of these names. I just realized we had a lot of people at like 1 viewers streaming Street Fighter 6. Was this always like that? Was it always like that? How about I host a fellow dad in the FGC, Mr. Crimson. Let's go. Let's go, Mr. Crimson. Don't leave us, Jimmy. Do a 24-hour stream with this heat? No way. No way. But yeah, anyways, guys. As I said, that's gonna be it for today. I really appreciate all the support. Thanks a lot for tuning in for a rather short stream, as I said. But yeah, we'll come back stronger tomorrow. Okay. I feel good about the gameplay lately. I know what to do. There's still a lot of work to be done, but 2000 MR is gonna be in reach very, very soon. I mean, it was in reach 2 days ago. This close. But hey, it'd be like that sometimes. We'll get it next time. Enjoy Mr. Crimson's stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.